Hey, what's up everybody? So what I want to do today is run through a conversion rate optimization audit of Wink.com, which is a popular wine subscription service. So we're going to be rolling out a couple of these conversion rate optimization audits of subscription box websites a couple times a month, and hopefully it's helpful content. So if it is, definitely comment below and let us know. But with that said, let's just dive right in. So the first thing that we see here is Wink has a very strong offer right off the bat. So very strong offer and value prop combination right off the bat. It says we handcraft and hand deliver a world of wine. Very strong value proposition, tells you exactly what they do. And then that's coupled with enjoy $20 off your first box. And so this is a thing that a lot of subscription box and just e-commerce companies in general will miss. They try to get too creative in this area above the fold here, and they miss the main point, which is just telling people exactly what your product or service does and presenting the offer to them. So general rule of thumb, people should understand what your website does and what the value of your product is within the first 2 seconds of landing on your website. And I think Wink does a very nice job of this. I also love the imagery that they have right here. It's very clean, very very easy on the eyes, and also just shows the product, which I think is a great thing. Very clean navigation up top, which I like, and I love how the call to action buttons are taking you, straight to the path to checkout. So get started and get started. Another minor detail that you'll notice here is that these call to actions are the same button, are the same color. Usually red is a great color for call to action buttons because it pops out on the page. It's very bright, very eye-catching. So when you scroll down here, this tells you exactly what the process is to order your subscription. And then just provides a little bit of social proof as well. So one quiz, your journey to membership starts with a 1-minute quiz. 6 questions, do you like mushrooms? We're dying to know, so a bit of humor here, which I like. 4 bottles, tells you exactly what you're gonna get, and 5 million reviews. And so basically, if we were to break this down as from a marketing perspective here, it is telling you it's one quiz, which tells you that it's both simple to order, but it's also personalized. And so they're not just sending you any bottle of wine, it's personalized based on your answers to the quiz. 6 questions, again, just very easy, very simple to get through. 4 bottles tells you exactly what to expect and tells you the value of what you're paying for. And then 5 million reviews really harps on the social proof here. Social proof is a really big piece of getting these conversions, and I think it's something that a lot of people often miss. And again, this red call to action button right here looks good. Then they have some kind of investment option. So then they have best-selling recommendations here. So maybe you do want to choose your own wine, and they give you some options here. What you'll notice is that they also have more social proof. So the 5 stars, rated 4, rated 4.2 by thousands of people. A little bit of product descriptions. So really just providing more social proof, making it easy for the customer, which is a big thing. Generally, a rule of thumb for conversion rate optimization is that you want to keep things simple and you want to make things as easy as possible for the customer when they're making a purchase decision. Handled with care, so sustainability, just touching on some other selling points. So more social proof, Business Insider. Anytime that you can showcase a testimonial from a press publication that has a bit of authority in the space, so Business Insider, for example, that will really go a long way to establish credibility. Trust is one of the main things that people need to have in order to make a purchase, and so in Wink's case here, if they can get people to understand that Business Insider trusts them as a reputable brand then the customer should have no problem trusting them as a reputable brand as well, because that customer probably also trusts Business Insider. Same thing with BuzzFeed here. The only recommendation I would have here is probably to put the social proof a little bit higher up on the page. As people scroll further and further down, a smaller and smaller percentage of people that visit the page are going to get all the way to the bottom. And so social proof is one of those things that is so important that I would probably recommend they put that more towards the top of the page. But other than that, I think this is a very well laid out page. It's very on brand. Communicates a lot of the key selling points and does a nice job of touching on the social proof here. So this is, very well done. And I love how they have this no strings attached thing here, so skip a month or cancel at any time, no questions asked. Would probably put that a little bit higher up on the page as well, because that is a pretty common objection in the subscription box industry. Are you going to get locked into a membership? But other than that, I think this page looks very good. One other thing that you will notice on this page is that all of the call to actions are taking you to the quiz, except for this Invest Now one. All of these get started buttons throughout the page all take you to one spot. And so again, it's funneling people straight to checkout. It's not like, they have one that's going to the blog, and they have one that's going to the checkout, and they have one that's going to their social media pages. It's all designed to funnel you straight towards the next step to checking out. So path of least resistance to checkout. The next thing that they have you do here is take a quiz. So how do you take your coffee? I'll put mild but nothing in it. How salty do you like your food? And then this, each of these questions, what you'll notice is it explains a little bit more about why they're asking you this. Again, really positioning themselves as the authority on wine here, and really making this feel like a personalized experience, which is great. So I'm going to say, like the taste but don't seek it out. What are your thoughts on citrus? Like it, don't love it. Do you enjoy earthy flavors like mushrooms in moderation? How do you feel about berries? I'll put I love berries. Do you prefer red or white wine? I'll put mostly red. Okay, so this is a really interesting piece here. So from a marketing standpoint, what they're getting you to do here is take little micro commitments. And so with each question that you answer in this quiz, you're investing more and more into this experience. So, if you're answering one question and then the next, and then the next, and then the next, then once you answer all of those, at the end of the quiz, they're asking you for your email address before you can see your recommendations. And the psychology behind this here is that you have already taken all of those micro investments by answering those questions. And so now you're going to be much more likely to give them your email address so that you can get your recommendations. And so I'll bite here, I'll add mine in. We'll do see wines. Cool. And so now they give you your recommendations. You'll see here, buy 4 bottles, get $20 off. And again, path of least resistance to checkout. They give you your recommendations right here. And there is one button on this page, and that's checkout. You can choose to edit your wines, but it's very small here. All they want you to do here is just checkout. So again, path of least resistance to checkout, keeping it simple. I love it. You hit checkout. And then you just go right through the checkout process. So overall, this is a very, very solid experience. I think Wink is a large enough brand where I'm sure they have split tested this site over and over and over, and I found that this is the highest converting option so far. So very well designed site. We will be keeping up with these conversion rate optimizations, so make sure you give this video a like or comment below and let us know if you enjoyed this, and we'll roll out some more of these videos. So hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, reach out to us at harbormarketingagency.com.